What if you stopped giving a fuck about what everybody else thinks? Seriously, guys, if you imagine this with me right now, it will shake your entire world. Albert Einstein says that imagination is more important than knowledge. So envision how this would play out in real life and online. If you didn't care what everybody else thought, how would you show up differently? How would you be more the person that you know that you are meant to be? What would you be doing differently? What would you be saying differently? Also, online, what would you be posting about? How would you be showing up? How often would you post and when? Because some people care about other people's rules of how you should show up and what they think. And if you really think about it, it's ridiculous because oftentimes it's people who we don't even like or who that we don't even talk to that we care about what they think. Isn't that ridiculous? Now imagine if you put all that to the side. What would you not caring about what people think lead to? All those actions that I talked about, you showing up, you being you, what would that lead to? And be super wild and crazy with me right now. Like, what would that lead to in real life? What are your wildest hopes and dreams? Put it in the comments below. Like, do you have the potential to be, a really great comedian or an environmentalist or a top entrepreneur in your niche or a top YouTuber? Like, what is it? And I want you to realize that this is your wake-up call, that the number one thing that's preventing you from reaching that potential is you caring about what people think. It's crazy. And don't you owe it to yourself to not care about what people think? Don't you owe it to your human potential? Aren't we all going to be dead in a few decades? So why does it even matter what other people think? Why does it matter that your great aunt is judging you for starting a YouTube channel or for going all in with your dreams? Isn't it ridiculous? Like, even saying it out loud, it sounds so wild and crazy to me. And you must realize that where focus goes, energy flows, and you can choose in any moment to not care about what people think. Think about it. It's only something that exists in your head. It's not something logical. It's something emotional. And so you get to choose. It's like a light switch. If you don't care about what people think, it doesn't exist. I actually made up this quote. And this is a quote by me. The only thing that exists in your world is what you choose to focus on. Think about it. Anything that you're not focusing on doesn't exist in your world. If you don't pay attention to politics, it doesn't exist in your world. If you don't pay attention to, what's something else? The environment. It's like it doesn't exist in your world. What exists is what you're focusing on. So this applies for what people think. And I know it's not easy to stop caring about what people think. The only time when you should is when it's threatening your survival. And so why is it so hard to stop caring about what people think? This one requires some deep inner work because it's different for other people. I actually did this inner work very recently, and for me personally, I cared a lot about what my family thinks. And I really thought about that. I was like, why do I care about what my family thinks more than what I care about strangers online thinking? Saying it out loud, I even laughed because it sounds ridiculous. And what it came down to after me doing inner work was that when I was younger, in moments where I was being my true, authentic, vulnerable self, some of my family members would judge me. They would tease me. They would make fun of me. And so that brought shame. That brought inner judgment. That made me be shy as a kid, even though naturally I'm not shy. It caused me to be shy. And so I really thought about it, and it kind of pissed me off because it's like, why am I going to let these events that happened years ago still dictate how I show up and who I am as a person? Why am I going to let that hinder me being who I know I'm meant to be? Because I know I am meant to be this amazing person. I know I have so much potential, and I've been probably tapping into only a percentage of it. I haven't been tapping into it fully because of this belief. And so go in with you. Like, do you care about what your family thinks? What maybe your clients who are watching you think? Like certain friends? Like, what is it? And really detangle the beliefs and, find humor in it too, kind of like how I did, because that's the way how you're going to really overcome it and attach a new emotion to it. So yeah, everyone, I know it's not easy, and even I've been guilty of this. I've been showing up online, but not fully in the way that I meant to. Many of you know that early on when I started this channel, I talked a lot about my ambitions for, wanting to move to San Diego, and I was able to accomplish that. And my life here honestly has felt like a dream at many points. It's been so incredible. And the challenge that I'm facing is, naturally I'm a private and humble person, but I realize that I should be embracing and posting more about what my reality is like, just to inspire all of you and to invite you all in this journey, and for you all to see that when you put your mind towards something, you can achieve it, and you really are the creator of your own life. Like, seriously, like what you choose to, like if you set a goal, if you set an intention and you get crystal clear and you take action towards it, like literally, like you can create a reality that's even better than you thought it could be. If your intentions are pure and you like, if you don't just sit in your booty, you gotta like take action, of course. But like, my life has felt like a dream, honestly. Like, I'm in the most perfect relationship of my entire life. It's crazy. And we're actually doing business together, and his name is Art. We're Art and Ari. Isn't that cute? It's Art and Ari, and we both are experts with YouTube and business, and so it's been amazing doing business with him. And like, it's like perfect. Like he's perfect. Like, he treats me right, and like, it doesn't even feel real. I feel like they could make a movie out of us. I feel like I've been living a movie. But like see, when I'm in those moments, I don't think, oh, let me pull up my camera. Like, I'm so like lost in the moment that I kind of like forget. And I don't feel like the need to share that stuff, but now I see that it's important for all of you to see what's possible for yourselves. And so, and another thing as well is, I haven't been posting as much on Instagram, and the subconscious reason was because of me caring about what my family thinks. And honestly, like, I'm not doing anything wrong. And so it's like there's not really anything for them to judge me for. And even if they were, then it's like why should I care? It's only if someone is threatening your survival that you should like care about what they think. And so with that being said, I am going to take more of an effort just to share the journey with all of you in a way to inspire all of you about what's possible. So I invite you to follow me along in my journey and to take these steps for yourself as well. I mean it when I say that you are the creator. You're the creator of your life, and I have found YouTube as a very powerful vehicle to create your own reality, and especially like using a business model behind your YouTube channel to create the change that you wish to see in the world. I am absolutely honored and privileged and so grateful to be serving YouTube entrepreneurs who are on these strong missions for good. And it honestly, it makes me emotional to think of like the actions I'm taking are like ripples. Because, for example, I'm helping clients in all these niches, and it's going such a long way to help their audiences. Like, I'm helping someone in the mental health niche with her membership and her funnel and her email sequences, and I know that's going to, to be real, I know it's going to save people's lives, because I know what it's like to struggle with mental health. Especially, there's a lot of mental health issues that stem from caring about what people think, so that's why this topic really speaks near and dear to me. So yes, I'm someone who helps conscious experts to use YouTube as a vehicle to create their own life, but you could still stick around for the journey if YouTube isn't your jam. It's just something that I talk about and I integrate. And I do know a lot about the strategy of what works online, but I'm also here for the really deep stuff, because I know all of you know that this is the stuff that really matters. Doing the inner work, doing the personal development work, doing the mission work, the identity work. This stuff is what fuels you. This is the stuff that lights you up. And the strategy, come on, like that stuff falls into place once you get this stuff nailed. But this is what makes it magical. This is what makes it fun. And this is what makes your life feel like a magic carpet ride. I am here for the people who've gotten to where they're at because they followed their heart. They followed their intuition, but maybe they're just plateauing because there's still some inner work that they need to do, or some subconscious beliefs that they need to untangle. And so I'm here to help you with that as well. And so of course I'm here to help people with like the technical stuff, but this is what it really comes down to. I'm here to help those who, they know that they're in the 1%. They're the ones who are crazy to think that it's even possible, but they don't even just think about it. They do stuff. They take action. That is who I am here for. And what really helps me stand out is I don't like preach a lot of these guru things like, oh, in order to be successful, you got to show up in a certain way. You have to say this exact thing so that people buy. This isn't about what do I say so people buy. This is about who do I need to be fully. This is about how do I need to show up? What do I need to work on in myself? You know, maybe that's, for some people, it's changing your priorities. Some people, and I totally get this, get lost in like, oh, like, I need to succeed with this so that I can make money. But when you flip that to, I need to succeed with this so that I can help other people, that's when things get really powerful. So yes, everyone, that's what I'm all about. So feel free to subscribe to this channel, follow me on Instagram. I will be posting on there more. And everyone, it's my honor to serve all of you. So thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you for the next one.